Good morning. It's Thursday, July 14th. Happy Bastille Day. Um, so, the last couple of videos I've been talking about that process where you're selling to the public and you're making decisions about the pots that you brought to sell and how you display them and organize them. And there's volumes that could be written, have been written. The whole issue of, do you put platters up high on a stand so they can be seen from yards and yards away, or you put them on the bottom shelf so that people have something on the bottom shelf they can see without having to stoop to get closer to see it. Putting the items you intended children should be able to buy where children can see them, all those sorts of issues. But today I'm going to talk about the sort of work-life balance in what you make. So at one end of the spectrum, you technically hate making pots, but you figured out you can make a good living making a particular kind of pot that you only find mildly irritating. I mean, that's a choice. That's a lifestyle. You are doing a job that you don't really love, but it pays the bills. And then you get the other end where you're doing all the weirdest things you ever thought of making, and potentially you're not paying the bills because what's going on in your head is so weird that only you get it, and everybody who comes by your booth looks at you like you're from some other planet. So in the middle is what I'm trying to suggest people get to. Okay. And again, personalities differ. Whatever you need to do is what you need to do, as long as you don't hurt any of the people around you. So I'm about to start one of my great big platters or bowls. In better times I think of them as potluck serving dishes, and it's not the same as making 40 coffee cups. It's going to cost more. It's going to take more of my time. It's going to be a little odd. I'm pretty confident it'll sell. And the thing is, because in my whole shop, I'll only have the one, it's only going to need one customer. I'm not counting on it to make or break the financial viability of the sale. In some ways, it's there just to show off. I don't need to sell it. What I'm doing is showing off what's possible, and hopefully that's entertaining to people. And then they take a mug to remind them, something like that. One of my former professors, the late Bunny McBride, once had a sale at his house, and we went there, and we noticed these big platters up on the wall, and it's like, oh wow. And we go up to the platters, and the price. I mean, not that it was priced higher than it deserved, but it was, well out of our price range to own. And we asked him, do you sell many of these? And he said, oh, no. The big ones are to sell the little ones. And what he meant was that the big ones were a proof of concept, proof that he could do more than just make coffee cups. And they also were these things that would really sort of inspire buyers. They look at it and go, boy, I wish I could afford that, or I wish I had a place for that in my house, or whatever. And they would buy something smaller that reminded them of the big thing. So when you're making that decision between, do I make big oddball pieces that might never sell, or do I only make small pieces that I don't much have respect for but always sell, consider having some big pieces, some intricate pieces. They don't have to be large, but some expensive, flashy things that'll attract attention and prove to both the public and yourself that you are capable of more than just a coffee cup. So it's that work-life balance kind of thing. Yes, the coffee cups pay a lot of bills, but the more complicated pieces, they're good for your sense of accomplishment and for your respect from your customers. It's something you have to earn, and you have to earn it with more than just stories. You have to earn it with objects. Have a good day.